exhale, the world slows down. The leaves no longer touch the ground, and in the air that whispers cold, I hear the words we never told. The lamp still flickers by the bed, a shadow where you used to rest. Your laughter lives in little things, in quiet cups and broken strings. No photos left upon the wall, but you remain inside it all. I walk where we would once begin, in footprints fading in the wind. Your name a breath I do not speak, but feel when all the days turn weak. Only the air remembers now, the way you smiled, the why, the how. In every breeze that sweeps the floor, I see you standing in the door. Though time has closed the open ends, the air still carries what won't and I wear the coat you gave to me. It smells of rain and memory. The zipper sticks, the button's loose, but I still wear it like a truth. The world moves on, it doesn't wait, but I remain at this old gate. If I could sing one song for you, it wouldn't be of what we knew, but of the things we left unsaid, and all the quiet love we bled. Only the air remembers now, the way you smile, the why, the how. In every breeze that sweeps the floor, I see you standing in the door. Though time has closed the open ends, the air still carries what won't end. Silent echo through the trees. One soft breath becomes the sea. You were never far, just thin, held only by the air I'm in. There's a hush before the snow, a silence only you would know. The sky turns silver, leaves take flight, like pages left behind at night. Golden trees begin to fade. The world forgets the light we made, but I still walk the same old street. memories fall at my feet. You whisper dreams into the breeze. Now they return with every freeze. I trace your name in window mist. In every season I have missed. The wind still sings the tune you knew, as if the leaves remember you. Where the leaves remember our way. In the golden hours before it's late, they dance like the way you move, soft and slow, always in tune. Between the last sun and the frost, I hold on to what we lost. Your scarf still hangs behind my door, unworn, untouched, but nothing more. I don't replace the empty chair. It feels like you're still halfway there. Each breath I take, I borrow time to feel your hand still holding mine. Not every goodbye needs to be loud. Some just slip beneath a cloud. But where the trees remember gold, I'll keep your story gently told. Where the leaves remember our way. In the golden hours before it's late, they dance like the way you move, soft and slow, always in tune. Between the last sun and the frost, I hold on to what we lost. The breeze whispers low, piano notes fall like leaves. Memories drifting quietly and settle by the window. Golden streets fading slow. Last autumn light brushes by. In my cup, the warmth of you still lingers with each sip. Leaves are nearly gone outside, but your warmth remains in me. The air turns colder quietly, and thoughts begins to fall, I wish to call your name again. The sense of that day almost fading, your gentle voice still echoes through the cracks of soft sunlight. You hold me even now, between fall and winter. That's where we your breath in the wind, your hum drifting far away. At the end of that season, I let you go. I sit where the leaves once fell, a quiet corner that knew us well. Steam rising from a cup gone cold. Stories linger, never told. The wind now hums your favorite song, but something's missing, something's wrong. The colors fade, but not my mind. It paints you where the sun still shines. You wore the sky like it was yours. Now all that's left are closing doors. Every turn the season makes is a promise that my heart breaks. I trace the patterns on the pain and breathe your name again. I'm still held by autumn's grace, where your shadow finds its place. In the rustle of the branches bare, in the scarf you left upon the chair. Though the days grow cold and thin, I feel you where the air has been. The photo curls at its frame as time forgets to say your name, but I still speak it just the same, soft and slow without the blame. Even in the quiet snow, I walk the path we used to know. You never said you'd stay for long, but you became my favorite song. And even now when silence grows, I sing the part that no one knows. I'm still held by autumn's grace, where your shadow finds its place. branches bare and the scarf you left upon the chair. Though the days grow cold and thin, I feel you where the air's been. And though you're gone, not far behind, I'm still held by autumn kind.
I watch the wind pull down the leaves.
I felt the space where you used to breathe. The sky was gray, the light was thin,
But I still saw you looking in.
I left your coat upon the chair, still half expecting you'd be there. The days go quiet, soft and slow, as if they miss you too, you know.
Your mug still sits beside the sink, untouched like thoughts I shouldn't think. And every time the kettle sings, I hear the start of ending things. You said goodbye without a sound. I stayed behind, still looking down. The seasons turned, I couldn't see. We were the fall that wouldn't flee. We were almost winter, almost snow, almost something we didn't show in the breath before the frost, in the silence of what's lost. We held on, just not forever. We were almost winter. The night you left,
The night you left,
the air stood still.
the air stood still. The stars forgot the roles to fill.
And though the clocks have all moved on, I hear your name in every song.
I tried to pack your words away, but they return in light and gray. I hum the part you used to sing and feel the weight of everything.
If I had said it all that night, if I had turned instead of flight, would we have made it through the snow? Or was the end the only road?
Some things are only meant to fade like firelight. We never
stayed. We were almost winter, almost snow, almost something we didn't show in the breath before the frost, in the silence of what's lost. We held on,
just not forever. We were almost winter. We were almost winter.
I watched the wind pull down the leaves.
And felt the part that still believes.
The leaves moved faster than our words. time fell quietly between. I watched the sky in faded gold as you turned into memory. Sidewalks soaked in yesterday, and coffee steamed like quiet grief. I held my breath to feel you stay, but silence offered no relief. Your name still rings on colder nights where nothing feels quite right. And that day the air first changed, I saw your smile already strange, a shadow passing through the glass, like something we forgot to grasp. We never caught those falling leaves, like all the things we didn't say. They touched the ground and so did we, in the slowest kind of way. Between the dusk and coming frost, I count the colors that we lost. I still take the long way home, where echoes linger in the stone. Each step a line I can't revise, each light a thought I memorize. And though your voice is out of reach, its echo speaks in quiet speech. I read the lines you never wrote, I feel the warmth in borrowed coats, still hoping for a second glance in a moment that won't come back. We never caught those falling leaves, like all the things we didn't say. They touched the ground and so did we, in the slowest kind of way. Between the dusk and coming frost, I count the colors that we lost. And what we were fades just like the light. The sky has dimmed to copper gray, the sun forgets to stay, and in this light that pulls away, I see your shadow every day. The street still shines from yesterday, your laughter drifts then slips away. The steps we took are buried deep, but something silence doesn't keep. The air still holds your name somehow. I speak it softer now. I find your smile in every light that touches walls before the night. The golden hours don't last long, but you remain where they belong. You're the shadow in late light, soft and fading, never right. I try to move, I try to stay, but both feel wrong in their own way. The world turns gray, then out of sight, and I still chase that late daylight. The scarf you left is losing thread, but still I wrap it around my head. It smells of wood smoke, faint and slow, like secrets only seasons know. I light the lamp we used to share. Its glow still finds you in the air. Time won't return what slipped the frame, but I still whisper just your name into the wind, into the chill where echoes bend but won't stand still. You're the shadow in late light, soft and fading, never right. I try to move, I try to stay, but both feel wrong in their own way. The world turns gray, then out of sight, and I still chase that late daylight. The leaves fall away the way we were. The light forgets, but I remember. The leaves fall away the way we were. The light forgets, but I remember. The day breaks in a quieter way, since you're not here to greet the light. The world still turns, but slower now, as if it knows you've said goodbye. Coats on chairs and empty mugs, your voice still echoes off the rugs. Books half open, scarves you wore. This house is full of once before. I move, but nothing really shifts. Your absence lingers like a gift. The frost comes early on the glass, and all the clocks seem not to pass. I light a candle just to see the way it flickers next to me. You left a silence that still speaks in corners where the shadows leak. I feel you in the morning chill, in things you loved and left here still. Between the frost and fading skies, you're in the space you left behind. Favorite things, but leave the ones with little wings. A note you wrote, a song you played, a scent that somehow still not swayed. And though the snow has yet to fall, your season's ending says it all. I whisper things I never said to fill the void beside my bed, and hope the wind will carry through a part of me that reaches you. You left a silence that still speaks in corners where the shadows leak. I feel you in the morning chill, in things you loved and left here still. Between the frost and fading skies, you're in the space you left behind. stillness of this home. I carry all you left unknown. Like a memory,
and I still hear you next to me.
footsteps where you used to be,
A quiet echo in the leaves,
I passed the bench beneath the light,
where we would talk into the night.
the world felt small, your hand in mine.
Now silence takes up all that time.
I traced the fog upon the glass,
Where once your breath would gently pass.
the street is dim, but I still see a version of you next to me.
The sky turned gray the day you left, and every breath just feels like theft. The season changed and so did we, but some things stay
In memory, between the wind and words unsaid, we lived in gold, now walk in red. The trees have stripped, but still we find each other somewhere in the mind. Though time moves past and leaves are tossed,
we sing what winter never lost. I hum the tune you used to play. It drifts like smoke then fades away.
I close my eyes and softly breathe,
Still hoping you might answer me.
I keep your letters in the drawer,
Unread but felt forevermore.
I turn the page in empty rooms and feel your presence in the gloom.
If you could hear me now,
I'd never walk away.
would you still say goodbye? Or ask me please to stay? Let's hold the part we couldn't keep and sing it into falling sleep.
Between the wind and words unsaid, we lived in gold, now walk in red. The trees have stripped, but still we find each other somewhere in the mind. Though time moves past and leaves are tossed,
We sing what winter never lost. And if the wind still calls your name, I'll always answer just the same.
light is thin, but still it glows. On rooftops dusted white, the world is slow, the voice is low. Nothing feels quite right. You left your book on the windowsill, the page still halfway turned. A coat still hangs in winter's chill, a fire that never burned. The days grow short, the nights too long. I sing your name inside a song. The trees have shed, but I remain rooted in a soft refrain. I keep your warmth inside my chest, a silence I've learned to digest. It's the quiet season, soft and white, where even tears forget to hide. And in the hush between the snow, I find the parts I used to know. Though time has taken what it must, I speak your name into the dust. I thought I saw you in the mist, just where the street lamp ends. But it was just a drifting list of things that never end. I reach for shadows that don't stay and talk to ghosts along the way. If I could write what wasn't said and lay it gently where you tread, I'd leave a trail back to the start, where winter didn't break my heart. It's the quiet season, soft and white, where even tears forget to hide. And in the hush between the snow, I find the parts I used to know. Though time has taken what it must, I speak your name into the dust. You're not gone, just out of frame. In the quiet I remain. The stillness sits upon the street. The leaves no longer at my feet. The sky has turned from gold to gray, but some things chose to stay. Your jacket still behind the chair, the one you wore with windswept hair. I thought of packing it away, but couldn't find the words to say. The scent of tea still fills the air, as if you're simply over there. I never meant to keep it all, the little things, the rise, the fall. But some parts of you softly rest inside the space you once possessed. And I don't cry the way I did, but quiet doesn't mean I hid. I walk the room like you're still near, and echoes only I can hear. The world moved on, and I complied, but you're in what stayed behind. The light still lands where you were read. Your bookmarks left like little seeds. The plant you named is barely green, but still it waits to be seen. I dust the shelves, believe your frame. You're gone, but I don't change your name. I keep the door just slightly closed, like hope that lingers decomposed. And in the hush before the snow, I feel the part I can't let go. And I don't cry the way I did, but quiet doesn't mean I hid. I walk the room like you're still near, and echoes only I can hear. The world moved on, and I comply, but you're in what stayed behind. Quiet doesn't mean I hid. I walk the room like you're still near, and echoes only I can hear. The world moved on, and I complied, but you're in what stayed behind. Ghosts, I never mind. You're just in what stayed behind.
The last leaf fell without a sound. No one there to watch it down. And in that hush I heard it clear. The way we end is always near. Your cup still sits beside the sink. Tea gone cold, the same old drink. The scarf you wore hangs by the light, still catching dust from passing nights. I touch the glass, it holds your breath, but time won't speak. To hold each sunset tight, afraid it'd steal away your light. But love, I've learned, is made to move, to bloom, to break, and not to prove. So I'm letting the autumn go, letting the wind just take it slow. No words to write, no tears to show, just fading colors in the snow. You were a season meant to pass, and I was never meant to last. The record plays a quiet song, one we both knew, but not for long. The chords still ache, the notes still sway. But you don't dance with me today. one soft release, from holding tight to missing peace. So I'm letting the autumn go, letting the wind just take it slow. No words to write, no tears to show, just fading colors in the snow. You were a season meant to pass, and I was never meant to last. The leaf is gone, the sky is white, and I no longer need to hide. The leaf is gone, the sky is white. There's gold along the window pane, but fading fast like quiet pain. The world still turns, but in slow grace, and I still see your shadows trace. The trees have let the colors go, but I still hold what you don't know. A scarf, a note, a piece of you in every quiet afternoon. The sun sets sooner every day, but some goodbyes don't go away. I watch the light fall off your face, the way it did, so soft, so brave. No storms, no sounds, no sudden fall, just autumn taking it all. It's the last light on the leaves, the last warmth I still believe. And though the wind has changed its song, I hum the part where you belong. No winter snow has touched me yet, but I'm already learning to forget. The chair you love still leans with time. It creaks a bit like your goodbye. The scent of cloves and evening air still lingers like you're standing there. And though you left without a word, the silence still feels like it hurt. I tried to gather all you gave, but some of love just won't behave. It slips like dust behind the hill and leaves a longing standing still. It's the last light on the leaves, the last warmth I still believe. And though the wind has changed its song, I hum the part where you belong. No winter snow has touched me yet, but I'm already learning to
breeze curls past the window and piano hums in the quiet. In the stillness I remember the light that used to warm the space. Golden trees now stand bare. Your laughter used to fill this air. In every empty cup of tea, your echo sits in front of me. Time never waits, but somehow you still live here in this calm. Breath fogs the glass slowly. The sky is gray, just like the day we said the words we never meant, then walked away like strangers. Before the snow begins to fall, I feel the cold, I feel it all, but your warmth stays in the silence, soft and close, like you never left. Between the falls and then a winter start, you still hold my heart. And I passed the cafe we once knew, the chairs, the smell, the old menu, even the cracks on a wooden floor still whisper things we felt before. I speak your name just to feel that I'm not fading too. This season is quiet but heavy, and memories flicker like street lamps. If time could loop just once again, I'd choose the moment you first smiled. Before the snow begins to fall, I feel the cold, I feel it all, but your warmth stays in the silence, soft and close, like you never left. Between falls and then a winter start, you still hold my heart. And the light that fades tonight is the same one in your eyes. The light has faded from the floor. I hear you close a quiet door, not with sound but with the air that shifts when someone's not quite there. The wind now speaks in softer tones, it fills the space where we had grown. The coffee cools, the chair is still, but something in me lingers still. The world forgets in shades of gray, but I remember every day. breath I take still tastes like fall. Each wall still knows the way you'd call. No sudden storm, no loud goodbye, just drifting leaves and open sky. Through the quiet door you went, with all the words we never spent. The frost began the day you passed, and I am left with questions asked. There's no return, there's no regret, but something in me can't forget. Your shoes still wait along the wall, as if they know you'll come to call. The lamp turns on at the same time, though now its light is only mine. The mirror holds a space so wide, where once I stood right by your side. Maybe time will close the crack between the now and looking back. But some doors never fully close, they just let go of what they chose. Through the quiet door you went, with all the words we never spent. The frost began the day you passed, and I am left with questions asked. There's no return, there's no regret, but something in me can't forget. Still I pause beside that door, listening for your steps once more. The leaves are gone, the trees stand bare, but I still feel you in the air. The days grow short, the nights stretch slow, and I'm still waiting for the snow. Your footprints faded with the rain, but in my mind they still remain. Each corner still repeats your name. In silence, nothing feels the same. I pour a cup, a drink alone. Once your laughter called this home. The first frost creeps along the sill, and time refuses to stand still. Memories don't always know when they should stay or let you go. Still waiting for snow to fall, still checking the steps in the hall. The sky is heavy, gray and white, but you're the storm I hold inside. No calendar or clock can show why I'm still waiting for the snow. You coat still hanging by the door. It sways like you're walking once more. I changed the sheets but not the bed. Your dreams still echo in my head. Even the mirror knows your face, as if it's stuck in that one place. Maybe snow will cover this ache and write new prints in its own way. But even if the sky lets go, I'll still be standing in the snow, still waiting for snow to fall, still hearing your voice down the hall. The world is quiet, cold and slow, but I've nowhere else to go. Until the past decides to show, I'll keep waiting for the snow. Still waiting for snow to fall, still hearing your voice down the hall. The world is quiet, cold and slow, but I've nowhere else to go. Until the past decides to show, I'll keep waiting for the snow.
A light frost clings to the window glass. The world moves slow like it won't last. I wrap myself in what you wore, though you don't live here anymore. You left before the cold arrived, but your warmth somehow survived in candlelight. Your shadow stays, it dances softly through the haze. I fold your words into my hands like letters I can't understand. I walk beneath the clouded sky with questions I forgot to try. The air is thin, the sky so wide, but you remain just out of sight. This is where the frost begins, all the ends and what if spin. The world turns quiet, soft and thin, but I still feel you deep within. Between the hush and brittle air, your love still lingers everywhere. Past the bench we used to share, the one that's always slightly bare. The city doesn't look the same since every street now knows your name. And though you know where I can call, I still return to where we'd fall. They say the cold forgets the flame, but I still whisper just your name into the sky that never knew how much of me still aches for you. This is where the frost begins, where all the ends and what ifs spin. Morning frost on the window pane, a whisper left where you once stood. The sky is pale, the coffee warm, but something's missing, and I know it's you. Leaves still cling to quiet trees, trying not to let go too soon. I wear your sweater worn and soft and hum the tune we always knew. Even the light feels slower now, like it's holding on for one last hour. The seasons change without a sound, but in my heart you're all around. The echoes of your voice still play in corners of my yesterday. You are the stillness in the dawn, the breath I take before it's gone, a touch that lingers in the cold, a warmth that never could grow old. Between the night and morning's blue, I always find a trace of you. The street is wet from quiet rain. Each step reflects what we became. No sudden end, no sharp goodbye, just fading light and passing time. I close my eyes and you're right there, as if you never left the air. If I could speak across the frost, I'd tell you everything I lost, but words dissolve in winter's breeze, just like the way you slipped from me. You are the stillness in the dawn, the breath I take before it's gone, a touch that lingers in the cold, a warmth that never could grow old. Between the night and morning's blue, I always find a trace of you.